Hey everyone, welcome back to Ears to the East with Howard
Hello.
and Neon. We are back with the second AI story, whatever episode. This time it's Baby Metal. If you don't know what's going on, each of us picked a group. We have Bandmate, which already should have been released. Now we have Baby Metal, and then we will have Love Bites, Neon with Love Bites. And yeah, we just wanted to try some fun things with the AI and see what will come out of it.
Yes.
So yeah,
So you
yeah,
you were asking AI to give you a BabyMetal story. How
exactly.
did you lead the AI? Because you said you didn't really give it much instruction.
Yeah,
How
this
did
will be quite different than the last one because Howard had a pretty detailed story, I would say. And I was a bit more broad, more general with my introduction. I just wanted to know actually what the AI knows. So I just asked the AI, I think that's actually all I typed in, write a story about Baby Metal's travels across the Metalverse. So I want to
I
know,
like
does it
that.
know
That's
Baby
cool.
Metal? Does it know what Metalverse is and all that stuff?
I'm kind of intrigued because there's a group called Metalverse. So now I've just got the
Yeah.
image of them driving a tour bus across Metalverse. So I'm glad that's not the picture it went with.
I think it kind of got the idea.
I'm glad it got the right one. Although, can I just say this opening picture? You showed me this without me knowing what the story was. You showed me this like first picture a few days ago. I think this picture is so freaking cool.
And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty, like the outfits look pretty accurate in my opinion. And I didn't even ask
Yeah,
for the
Yeah,
picture. I just asked for the story. And at the end of it, it just added that picture.
that's insane.
this is
That
this
is
is
so
when the
cool.
AI knows which bands are the most
Yeah, you
popular.
can tell.
I'm kind of surprised that I mean, it got so much right. Obviously, none of them appears to be Sue. I mean, you kind of got like it's almost like it's
Yeah,
Yui
they kind
Moa
of
and
just have
Momoko.
anime faces. It's not really,
True, true.
can't really
I was
tell.
thinking more the hair, like they all got the
Yeah, they,
pigtails.
they didn't get the hair right, but you can tell from like the sleeves and the hands and stuff. Like you
Mm.
assume that Sue's got the wrists, whereas the other two have got the same outfits on. So it kind of did make an effort.
You
Like that's
guys are
that
getting much deeper than I
that
am.
that that, that is as close to like as copyright as I think you could probably get.
Oh, that's good.
I
Well,
mean, with the
now,
other things like on the side, I think it's just like random stuff.
well, I was going to ask because the thing is, we haven't heard this story yet. We don't know anything but the basically what you asked it to write the
Yeah,
story
well,
about.
actually, there's
So
this thing I will get
I
into.
I don't know. As it offered this picture, like unrequested, it just offered this picture to you. I wonder how well it interpreted its own story as it was so enthusiastic to show you a related image. So I'm really interested to see where this goes. So
Okay, so should I
shall we get
start?
some snacks
Yeah,
ready?
take it away.
I've got some coffee
Okay,
ready. All right, let's get going.
so once upon a time, in a world
Woo!
where music was the only language, there was a band called Baby Metal. They were on a quest to find the ultimate sound, and they knew that the only way to do that was to travel across the Metalverse. Apparently, with that little thing they have in the picture.
I'm guessing that the AI didn't say that. That's you embellishing the story, right? with
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
little thing.
As they journeyed through the it says multiverse here. So apparently it
Oh
interpreted
no.
Metalverse sometimes as multiverse. Sometimes it even
Uh
says Metalverse. So I don't know.
it's like we've already got our first multiverse story.
Yeah, it kind of
Does
is. I mean, the Metalverse kind of is like a multiverse, right?
the
Yeah.
AI work for Disney by any chance? Anyway.
Okay,
And he's gonna get you.
as they journeyed through the multiverse or Metalverse, they encountered many different worlds, each with its unique sound and rhythm. They met musicians from all over the universe, and they learned from them and shared their own music. That's kind of where the second picture you could show that.
Oh yeah, there we get a second picture. This
Because
second
I
picture is
tried multiple
nuts.
stories. I tried to, yeah, just see what the AI comes up with, and I picked one of those. And this was one of the pictures, but I think it could be like a cool representation of one of the multi or metal verses they went to.
Oh, it almost feels like all the people of all the multiverses kind of coming together, but it's yeah, whatever it is, it just looks like some like mishmash of insane aliens. I really like this picture. These
I
pictures
mean, the
were
only
really cool.
battle BabyMetal like connection is that they say Metal Galaxy.
Well, yes, I mean, as we found out last time, the rest is really crazy. But the bit at the top where he says Meal Metian Huri Butch Ua Veloni Fat.
For questions about the dialect, go to Howard, please.
Yes, I speak multiversal languages, apparently.
Yeah, anyway, one day they came to a world where the music was so powerful that it shook the very fabric of reality. It was the world of pure energy where sound and light were one and the same. BabyMetal was awestruck by this world, and they knew that they had found what they were looking for. They played their music with all their hearts, and as they did, the very universe seemed to come alive.
Ooh.
The stars danced in the sky, and the planets sang along with their music. The very fabric of reality was transformed by their sound, and for a moment, everything was perfect. But as much as they loved this world, BabyMetal knew that they had to return home someday. And so, after many adventures and experiences, they said goodbye to the Metalverse and returned to their own world. But they never forgot what they had learned or the friends they had made along the way. Every time they played their music, they remembered the magic of the Metalverse and how it changed them forever. The end.
That was really nice. That was really.
I feel like there's a Clone Wars style anime show here, like all the adventures they had in the Metalverse.
I mean,
Yours was like really poetic.
Yeah, in parts, yeah.
The planets sung and the universe reverberated to the sound of a dimension of pure energy. It's like, oh my god, what have you been smoking, dude? You were like, your AI was like,
is that you?
Seriously strong LSD or something.
You know, there was another story that unfortunately I deleted because, yeah, I'm dumb. Anyway, but it said something about BabyMetal going through the metal martial arts tournament, and they had to like collect 4 emblems to get granted access or passage to the metal martial arts tournament. And also, like unrelated, I tried to make the AI write a song text about the BabyMetal lore, and there again, there is a part where they mention the metal martial arts tournament. So I'm kind of wondering, like, have you ever heard of that before?
Can I just also point out, before we get into that, I love the fact that AI, when asked to write a story, automatically goes to both multiverses and also to multiple MacGuffins. It's like your story has 4 MacGuffin gems that have to be captured in order to progress through to the next level. So basically, it wrote you a fetch quest.
But I mean, is there anything mentioned in the lore that could resemble that?
I was wondering if it's like the karate music video. Where
I was thinking that as well.
I was thinking of the BMC video because there it looks like they are going to like some kind of battle.
Yeah. Well, I was also going to say, in regards to some of the phrasing it used, because when I looked at the Metal Galaxy promotional, not Metal Galaxy, the other one, promotional stuff with for the each song representing a universe, blah blah blah. It was interesting that each song had its own image that had like a text thing written, which was describing the universe. And what you were reading there sounded a lot like the text descriptions of the song universes that each song represented. So I wondered if some of that was stolen directly from BabyMetal's promotional material for the other one. I'd love to know if anyone can say that. It's possible.
It's also interesting that they also the picture they say Metal Galaxy and not the other one. Because we were kind of talking about that, and we were saying like they wanted to sell us this idea with the other one that they go to all these different Metalverses, and we were actually kind of agreeing it's kind of more the vibe of Metal Galaxy.
I think that's actually.
I'm just wondering how many conspiracy theories fan Reddit posts this AI went through to get this story.
That is true, actually, because whereas with mine, I curated the fan theories I wanted it to use. You just left yours open to source whatever it wanted, and so it absolutely 100% seems to have dived into.
I mean, if you're interested, I can also read you the song text where I asked the AI write a song about the BabyMetal lore.
Okay, yeah, let's have it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you kind of have to say it always chooses the same basic song structure. But anyway.
Neon, can you play a guitar riff underneath this, please?
I got nothing plugged in
Please
at the
not.
minute.
I don't want to give a vocal performance. I just want to read it. So
here we go.
Verse 1. The fox god has spoken and summoned 3 young girls to save the world of metal from the darkness that unfurls. And the chorus, baby metal, the birth of new metal, chosen by the fox god to be the saviors of metal. Second verse, the kami band was sent down by the fox god's decree to help baby metal rise up and become legends in history.
Oh, it rhymes.
Very rhymey.
Chorus again, baby metal, the birth of new metal, chosen by the fox god to be the saviors of metal. Then the bridge, the metal martial arts tournament was where they proved their might. With the power of the fox god, they emerged victorious in the fight.
Hey!
Then the chorus again, and then the outro. Now a new era has begun with 7 chosen spirits to lead, light and darkness intertwined. A new legend is about to be writ. Doesn't really rhyme, but
yeah, no. I wonder. It sounded like everything you were reading, like just when you get to the final verse, like some portal was going to open, like you were reading some kind of incantation. What was the chorus again?
Baby metal, the birth of new metal, chosen by the fox god to be the saviors of metal.
Get a little campfire song out of that.
I mean, it depends how you sing it.
Baby metal, chosen to be the saviors of metal. Yeah.
It kind of sounds weird, I agree, but I found it like interesting because they mentioned this metal martial arts tournament again, and yeah, also it apparently knows about the baby metal lore because Kami band was mentioned, fox god, light and darkness intertwined, things like that.
I'm gonna just type in
I feel
metal martial arts tournament, and it goes straight to the karate video.
Yeah. I feel like how much the AI can actually use and how much like it leeches from actual sources, but like has to change stuff on purpose. Because I feel like there'll be way too many freaking lawsuits if you just grab something from the internet. I feel like it's done intentionally, that it's like, I know what you're talking about, but I have to make it convoluted enough that nobody realizes I've taken it.
Yeah, that's probably how it works.
Yeah. We went over that thing before. I think we were discussing it. If you ask it for a picture of a person, unless it's someone like a politician or something like that, where their face is kind of public image, with most celebrities and such like, usually it will not agree to do a picture, or it will blur it, or it will say it did the picture but actually construct a picture of someone else in its place. I think especially if it's a female celebrity, for obvious reasons, so it tends to be rather
might have been the reason why it couldn't create a psyche picture for you, because I also had that sometimes when I was asking for something, it said it couldn't create it, but there was actually no reason.
With psyche, that one again, I didn't actually I didn't say I want this person. I just said this person is called Psyche. This is a description of this person. But so something about the description, it might have been because I described her as being kind of like the long hair. Obviously, with each one of them, I said Japanese woman, long hair, and I kind of said she's the elegant singer or something along those lines. I think probably using that probably sounded like too much of an attractive reference. And it was like, you want a picture of an attractive woman, an attractive Asian woman? No, you pervert. And then probably the AI decided that was the
AI's like,
going to draw the line.
The AI's like, get your boobs somewhere else, you perv.
Maybe.
Oh, man. Like, you're trying to use me for the dirty stuff.
The dirty stuff. I love how Howard's like trying to beat around the bush, and I'm just like, nope.
Hey, you chose that wording. You chose that wording. I did not. Right. Yeah. So but I must admit, actually. So now, next one we're going to be doing. So this is the video that you guys at home will see tomorrow, because we're doing these 1 to 3 day. Yesterday we did the Bandmade one. Today, obviously, is BabyMetal. Tomorrow we've got Neon's.
Sorry, I don't have as many pictures as Howard. I didn't know.
Well,
I've only got two as well. Don't worry.
I was going to reference this because I must say that in the same way that Benedikt's one definitely captured BabyMetal, I think that Neon's one definitely captured at least one member of Love Bites, and you'll find out who
The picture,
when
yeah.
we come back.
Yeah,
we'll find,
absolutely.
You'll find out who when we come back tomorrow with that episode, and we'll show you that picture then. But I thought this was really cool. Any thoughts on Benedikt's story? Do you think this is something where do you think many BabyMetal fans are going to maybe get a lot of references from this? I think there's a lot of references, probably a lot of stolen little lines and ideas that I'd love to know.
I'm half and half with this one. I'm excited about it because it's like the direction that I thought he would go with BabyMetal, but by that token, I'm also disappointed in it as well because, again, that's where I thought it was going to go.
Predictable.
A bit predictable, yeah.
But isn't this kind of what you want with the AI?
Yeah, I suppose. You don't want it to be too off, but at the same time, you want it to be a little bit adventurous.
Yeah, true.
I'm going to get AI to draw a picture of a computer sitting in the corner with a paintbrush looking sad because no one liked what it did. I'm going to get that picture. I'm going to stick that at the end of this video because
what I would like to know, like, write in the comments, do you know any reference that could these 4 emblems they have to collect could be in the BabyMetal lore?
I did type in the metal martial arts thing. It came up with karate, but interesting enough, one of the first videos it did reference, it had the karate video a couple of times, like music video live, and then the third one was a live performance of BabyMetal performing karate with Metalverse, and I wonder if that somehow is how it made the connection. It was through that. Maybe that performance was described as a karate tournament of a martial arts tournament of sorts. Who knows? Anyway, get in the comments. So what you think? I think Benedikt, as this is your episode, do you want to round it up for us? Any final thoughts? Anything you want to say to conclude this one?
Not really. I hope you enjoyed.
So difficult with someone who speaks concisely.
I don't talk as much usually.
Nobody talks that much.
No, I mean, let us know all your thoughts about what it could mean, what you think of AI and everything, and stay tuned for the next one tomorrow.
And remember,
put your ears to the east, wherever that is.
It's in the Metalverse.